Hello,
Hello.
I'm Sim from Rental Milan and I'm here with Sol. Yes,
I'm a tenant, so I'm
yes. You stay in this big loft apartment in Milano. And when you first arrived here, I don't remember because I think it was a long time ago, but probably you remember more.
Yeah, last year's August, like third week of August, I was a freshman, so I started off with this apartment.
2019.
With Rental Milan.
Yes, and how you decided to, do you remember how you decided to come to Milan? Why you come to study to Milan? Or there was some other options or?
Yeah, I wanted to apply schools in Asia, but it turned out to be there's like a good business school in Milan. And it's because one of my acquaintances actually recommended me, and I googled the school, and it was like really a good opportunity because it's Milan, like metro city.
The Bocconi University.
The Bocconi University.
And can I ask what you study?
I study international economics and finance.
And so somebody already came here, or they know somebody who came here.
It was my acquaintance who lived in Rome, and he was asking, "What do you want to study?" So I was like, "Oh, I want to study business." And then he goes, "Oh, the best big business school there's in Milan."
Yes, and maybe you want to experience Italy also.
True.
Maybe he was a fan already.
I went.
He told you Italy before you came here.
Yeah, I went to a spring trip as a senior trip. I came in the spring and I looked around Florence and Rome and was like, oh. Yeah, I think I will be fine living here.
Yeah, and you came to Milan also to check out.
Yeah.
And you went some other places also?
No.
Really. Venice is nice and Rome is very nice.
Oh, I also went to Venice and it was very nice.
And Florence.
Oh, Florence. Okay.
Yeah, very nice places. You can stay there a long time also if you have time, but few days are okay also. And you can travel here with train, so fast train.
Yeah.
And sorry, I don't remember what is your country or city. I don't remember.
South Korea, Seoul.
Yeah.
Seoul, the capital.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You have many tenants, like you can't really remember.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it wrong.
True.
Okay. And so you was here from August, and August is warm here, and then September is okay. Now we are already, let's say, autumn. It's before it was 40 also 30 and humid. Now it's
it's gone, and I think
it's 20 also. It's maybe it's also the same degrees, but it's more fresh, so the humidity is different now. Like I don't know how to explain it. And how it's compared with your country, the climate here?
Oh, I wasn't really here for the actual summer during June.
No, it's very bad. It's good.
Right?
It's
but
good.
Also Korea, it's really humid and hot. We all
But also winter is humid and cold.
No, we're very dry.
And summer?
Cold. And summer is very humid. But I think it's opposite here. Is it humid during the summer as well?
Yes.
Oh, but isn't it also humid for winter? Because it was raining for a whole time, but we don't
can
really
rain also 1 month. This is one negative thing I think in Milano, that somebody like rain also. I mean, maybe more than if it's very hot, but it can really rain here also a lot. And if it's humid, then the city is shitty a little bit, or I don't know the good word. It's not nice if you come here only if it's raining.
True, it was bad in November, I remember. It was raining the whole month.
Depends from the year also.
True.
And autumn, I hope that this year is better. For you, for everybody, for me also, because I go around with scooter. I don't like I don't like especially, you saw also now what I had.
Yeah.
Especially I don't like December, January, because they are very dark and cold, and but still better than my country that I'm from Estonia. There is very dark, 3 hours of light.
Yeah, the sun goes down in 5 p.m.
Yes, and in the summer there is always light.
True.
Yes, but coming back to Milan, actually somebody said that Milano is good experience if you're first time out of the house. It's not too big city, but it's not too small. You can confirm, I think, that it's good first experience.
True, because we can go anywhere with the public transportation, pretty much.
And it's quite good. And you have one ticket for that, and that is 22 euros for students.
Yeah, like if you pay for monthly, and then you can just ride anything.
Yes, and of course, if you choose a house like you, it's better to choose near the school. Porta Romana, for Bocconi students, Porta Romana,
or Porta Genova,
Porta Genova, near Navili, Darsena, like this. And everybody is something that I struggle a little bit, like all the people and parents, like when they come, they ask, like also before the virus I'm talking now, they ask, like, is it safe here in Milano? Like maybe they see the graffiti, or they ask before also they arrive, but when they arrive here they see the graffiti, they see that it's a little bit dirty, it's like different, and then I like, is it safe here? Lot of immigrants, I mean, lot of people that are not Italian, especially in Milan. Maybe you want to say something about that, because you are a girl living alone. The area is good here, I mean, but I always say it's common sense also here in Milano. There is light, there is always people, we have many female clients. Maybe you want to add something?
Yeah, I think it varies with different locations, but for me, I felt like totally safe because I didn't really have problem walking from school to here, it's just a 10-minute walk. With like, I mean, some of my friends actually find some problems when they like go through the park and stuff, but mine was mostly about like the street where it has all the stores open and the lights are like 24 hours on.
I check if it's on, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's still on, it's good, it's good. I was thinking that maybe I didn't push the play button.
No.
Because it's good. So the parks are closed in the night, so this is also for security reason. Or anyway, if you, of course, like in your country also, it's good not to go maybe to go in the night if you're alone like this. You can use Uber, taxi. Taxi bring you in the front, so it's good. Or you wanted to add something Korean?
Oh no, Korea is one of the safest countries to go at night during the night, but like.
And important is how you feel. If you don't feel safe, or I mean, you can feel safe or not, but if you use taxi, it's okay. There is Uber, but Uber Black, but sometimes in the night it's quite cheap also. It's not rush hour. Or it's better to live already near also the nightlife. So if you are living here in Porta Romana, it's almost like walking distance from Navili.
And Duomo as well.
And Duomo, so you can walk or take also electric scooter maybe or something. I don't know if you use the...
I've never used it, but I'm willing to.
Standing scooter.
I wish.
Yeah, and your friends probably are using also. Other students.
One of them actually got stolen, so.
He's one.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, because they're expensive. Yes. Probably. Yeah, it happens for sure. And some other good, bad experience you have had here during your stay, and then we talk about the virus thing also. But some other things you would like to add that for people who are still thinking to come to Milano, like some good or bad things they should think why to come to Milano or why not, whatever.
Like especially Milan, like I don't really speak Italian, like which I always like have to learn, but still I haven't really learned Italian as my course. But like for me as a non-Italian speaker, it's still doable to live here because most of the people speak English for you because it's very touristic area.
And the school, everybody speaks English.
And people, even though you don't speak Italian, people still respect you and try to understand you. I think that's the most great advantage of coming to Milan instead of like any other places.
Yeah, because Milan is very international.
Yes. It's very diverse. I meet people from all around the world, like I get to know them and then like understand their cultures, and I think that's one of the most like biggest takeaway living in Milan, not just Bocconi.
And it's good hub also, you can go everywhere here fast.
Exactly, yeah. It's not because I'm living in a very centered area, but like most of the people who find it very easy to go different place with like tram, metro, bus.
And also outside Milano, or seaside, or mountains, or of course we need to talk about also the negative. I mean the air is polluted here for sure, and then we can arrive also to the virus. There is a lot of deaths here, but also because there is a lot of old people here, and they die, and we are sorry for them. But and there was the virus, and you have why I wanted to talk with you also is because you was here when the virus started, and then I think you stayed here for some time, and then you went away for the summer, like you told, and then you decided still to come back for next year, and because you had an option also to study online probably, but it was at the same price, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to talk about this, like how was the life before, then when virus came, like what is your experience, and then why you decided to come back? I mean, I can guess the reasons, but I want that you talk about this for other people that are deciding or not to come here, even if they already decide to study here, but maybe they want to do online, maybe the parents are worried. So maybe you can say your first-hand experience about before, during, and then after also.
Like, academically speaking, before pandemic, like I was able to like schedule all my courses or like association meetings or like my personal life. Like it was very in order because like the schedule was set up, and like I have a distinction between academic life and my personal life. But after pandemic, but after I done all the online courses, I just got to only stay at home, and just the distinction just disappeared, and like I couldn't. I procrastinated, of course, all the courses at the end, and like I was rushing off. And it was maybe
there was no structure. Let's say.
Yes, it was very out of order. And
it was hard also for Italians. It was hard for me also. For all the people it was hard. I can't imagine for people who wasn't like their home country.
Sometimes the server like crashed because so many people try to get in from all different world.
Yeah, and before life had like a structure because you went to school like physically, and then you was home, and you did all the learning almost in school or most of the part, and then everything started to go home.
Pretty much, I don't remember anything from I learned from online class. So like I decided that I have to go and actually attend the class.
Yes, and now you have like then I think now you have 1 week in the school and one at home, or always in school, or.
Oh, the way our school does is that we rotate half of our class every week. That one group goes offline and one group goes online, and then like
it makes sense. So everybody can
to
go.
Reduce the number of people in the class.
More space between people.
Social
and you need to use mask also.
Yes.
And
always.
then other place you need to use mask is always inside in Italy still. And then if you are outside, if you can keep 1 meter or.
Yes. And the guards always check our temperature at the entrance. So
and now we don't need to use anymore. You need to use basically the hand sanitizer, but it's more relaxed now. You don't need to use the gloves. And luckily you have supermarket near also. Like I mean before when there was lockdown. And then what was the reason that you decided? Okay, I mean the school has the same cost, but what was the reason that you or your parents or together you decided that? You still come back here instead of maybe 1 year, see how it goes, like some other our clients, and then come back maybe next year.
It's mostly because I miss my friends first of all, because they also came all the way from different countries
and it's good to know for also who still need to decide to come here or not, even if they also decided already to study here. But I think it seems that most of the people came back. Like you say, your friends are coming back. You confirm that. I mean, most of the people came back. I think.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Also from our clients, we had 13 apartments that had long-term people in, and 11 apartments people come back. So it confirms also that people came back here also.
I mean, as long as you keep your distance with others, and then like you secure your place just to limit the number of people in your area, like I thought it would be fine for me to come back and just continue my life. So far it went very well, and also.
This is good to know. But it's good expression, continue my life, because if not you put everything on hold.
Exactly.
And if you put it on hold for 1 year, I don't know, it's I don't know, a little bit impossible.
True.
Yeah, so this is good info for other people also, I think. What we can add. Now we don't know what happens in the future, but there will be no general lockdown anymore. Italy can't afford it, so maybe they close the regions and maybe there is quarantine. Actually, parents of two guys who stayed in one of these apartments that they didn't come back, they decided from Turkey they don't want because there was always quarantine 2 weeks, so they couldn't come to visit, and so they decided 1 year to look out to see what happens. And then next year they probably coming back. And another girl had an internship and she didn't come back because the company told that no internship
so bad.
already. So like maybe there was online, but you know you come from experience, so she didn't come back for that. And that's it. All the other people came back. All the other people from other apartments came back. So I think this is maybe useful info. And what else we can add? You want to say something about your experience of finding the house, what you looked, how you looked, or maybe you have still to say also some good or bad experience also from your friends about looking apartment, or also generally speaking about Italy. Sorry. Yes, I think there is some time lock in the Kimball.
Alright.
It's good you saw it.
Yeah, I just heard the noise.
Yes, okay, perfect. So, sorry, I will not cut it out because I don't have time. Yeah. It stays. But, you can, for sure it's interesting to know also for people like your experience. I mean, you don't need to talk so much about rental Milan, but just what was your experience in finding a house, because I think it's not easy, and maybe you can give some tips, also thinking about your friends, how they find a house and so on. Yeah. This is very useful info for people because, sorry. Yeah, I think the motor is tired. So. Yes. Usually I use it with the lens. Now I understand. The motor is tired because usually I use it with lens, so it's in different place. Now I put in the center. You know, if I have heavy lens here, it's different position. Sorry guys, again, sorry, it doesn't happen again. So, what is your experience, or you want to say other people, your friends' experience? Maybe some good or bad one, I don't know. We don't need to talk about so much
yeah, like, since I had zero knowledge about the housings in Milan, because I was very distant. I was in Korea when I was looking for an apartment.
And you had a friend down in Rome.
Exactly, and I couldn't really get help from other people. So I just Googled firstly.
But you tried to see with the school also, no?
No, because I failed to find a dorm, and the Bocconi actually suggested some of like private housings.
Yeah.
And I also reached out, but then like some of them I never got answers back. Yeah. Or
and
some of them already booked.
It's normal that they are full, so you need to book early.
Yes, because it was like end of July, so please be early bird. Not like me.
Early bird, yes. And maybe now, because people are positive also, you know, and then they realize it's quite hard. Now they open a new residence and there is more space, or no?
Residents are usually very competitive, so because those who are already living, they don't really want to move out, and still there are freshmen coming back, and then it's very
okay. I like to talk now. You can. You were saying something.
And one thing I really liked about Rental Milan is that they were very responsive. Like.
Ottavia.
Yeah, Ottavia always answers email like within 1 day, even if we are very.
This is our rule.
Yeah,
like
even if there was a time difference, like still she was very responsive, and I was very worried if it's some. kind of like scammer or something, because I never like saw them in person. I never looked the apartment in my eyes.
There is a lot of scams, I'm sorry to say, but
so like you actually gotta be really
so you
careful.
find it from Google? You find it
I
from Google?
just googled it and I read all the explanation about the website and how does it work,
you see some video reviews?
I didn't really read the reviews.
We have video reviews also. You didn't check from the
no? Maybe I read one, but
or how you trusted us then? Because it seems because Ottavio was answering so fast. We are answering too fast.
And I like actually talked to her, and then I think I actually asked Ottavio about the reviews, and she sent me some links, and I was like, oh baby, and then one of the lines that you guys put on the website is that y'all's goal is to help the 4 international students to look for an apartment with some credential agency, and since we don't speak English, and you guys link up with the landowners, and then like try to do aids for the international students. And I was very like, oh,
and you don't speak.
This is the one.
And you don't speak Italian.
Yes, at all. So
we have link also.
Urgent.
We have link also on Bocconi's website actually.
Oh.
Maybe you didn't see it.
No, I didn't. I just googled it first, but
we have almost all students and almost all Bocconi students, and all our clients are foreign, so we are used to work with students.
And then I really like the 360.
That you see all the house. Now actually we're making video tour. Before with this device, before we was making like a video, but it's photo, it's moving with the software. Now Ottavio is entering, like you are entering, and it really helps with the pandemic time also, because now people already from the street. So now check out, we have video tour, or ask Ottavia that we can do it for the house you like, and this is really nice. And Ottavia is talking, showing the washing. Everybody is asking, is the washing machine? If you can't see it. You know?
True.
And
that's what I really like about my house.
Yeah, and yes, because actually it's like coming here, but you don't come here. The virtual tour is like for 360-degree pictures that is moving. It seems video, but it's not. And then we have video tours now. Not all houses, but almost all houses. And this is very useful because you see all the house, and then you see, okay, I like the house. I see all of it, and
the website was providing all the information that I actually needed, like, which was very handy.
And the price is it seems a little bit high, but it includes everything.
The price really looks a little bit high. Like, all my friends actually looked over Rent a Milan, because whenever they talk about I'm looking for an apartment, I always suggest Rent a Milan, but they always talk about the price, but still, like, it's all inclusive, and housing lady, cleaning lady always comes in every month. And I have teams that look out for me, like whenever there's like a problem, and they always notify me for those like new information about Milan. So I think it's very like
when there was the virus, so basically you can, because our idea is you can concentrate on studying our clients, because it's already a lot of stress because you are already far away from home or anyway. So, and then we take away the stress regarding the house, and actually if you put all the expenses together, that you don't know exactly what is included, what is not included. Probably you have heard some of your friends also that it's not clear what is included. The internet doesn't work, there is no cleaning, of course, but also maybe heating is included, maybe not. It depends. If it's condominium heating, maybe it's included because it's fixed also for the owner. If it's gas heating, maybe you need to add. Or also with the condominium, you need to make sure that the price, what is included,
like once you sign up the contract, everything else was like totally fine. Like you don't have to worry about all those like little contract stuff. So I was very happy about it.
Yes. Some of your friends get scammed in case, or
not scammed, but it's very hard to meet every like conditions. Like if some apartment is very good, then it's too pricey, or if it's too cheap, then it's like too
good to be true.
Yeah,
and it means
like
normally
so
too
many
good to
places
be true.
like that. Yeah, but I think
they even used our photos. To somebody paid, and it was a different address, our house address and the other pictures from other house. And somebody sent the money to America from UK or something because sent to my my lawyer. And then after he didn't answer anymore, and I meet his family in the street, and
that's why
they lose this, I don't know how much money, a lot of money, a few thousand at least, and then they lose also time. They arrived already here, but all the house are booked. Luckily they find something else, not with me, but something cheaper, but not good.
It's really hard.
So don't, yeah.
I also FaceTimed Otabia.
Ah, really?
Yeah, when I was in Korea, I asked her to Skype her in person that she actually exists.
Skype was also Rental Milan. Probably.
No, it wasn't with like a house, but I would just talk to her face to face, like about the contract.
With the Skype.
Yes.
Yeah, and Skype has also name Rental Milan, and then you can go in Google, see the reviews. We have 34 5-star reviews. And,
she was very responsive.
Yes, and if actually it's good point.
Yeah,
if people don't want to show themselves, also just FaceTime like this, it's a scam. If the price is too good, it's a scam. And if they just push you to pay, and they don't care about your info, they just say pay, and the apartment you lose it. If not, you lose it. It's not good. So don't send money some other country. And you can do PayPal, because PayPal you can ask money back, but all the other things I'm not sure. Like bank transfer to some other country, it's you need to go to the other country police, and then maybe you need to go there, and then they use this that you are so happy to find a nice house with good price, but it's not true. We don't want to make you afraid. Probably you confirm there is also websites your friends use to find houses in Milano directly with the owner. I don't know if you can say some, but there is some websites you can find also a little bit cheaper directly with the owner that are verified. I think maybe you don't know the names, but there is.
Yeah, for me it was mostly in Italian, so I couldn't even reach out.
Okay. Now there is. There was also.
Yeah, there are some of them.
Yeah. And start to look early also, not like you told,
Please.
Early bird, not when you are confirmed in the school, or also before, start to see the houses, because it's better.
And people usually find roommates because it's cheaper to share apartment, obviously.
Share apartment, not a room.
Yeah, but actually, Rental Milan has more options for people who actually want to live in a loft and like buyers by themselves.
Okay, yeah. Or or we have two bedrooms, so you can share the apartment. But it's still not cheap, but still you can feel more home than in a residence, because residence, the room is very small, kitchen is shared,
and the rooms are straight,
and the price is also still 800 or something. So if you put together 800, if you can share, it's already 1,600, and you can feel more home, and you can have also, if you want to have your family, there is no problem, but if you are in residency, basically...
it's very free for me to call in my friends.
And totally different experience. Of course, somebody like to stay also in residence, there is pluses and minuses. And but if you want to like a lot more local experience, of course, you should try to find your own house and home, and
I really enjoy it.
Where you feel good, and if you want, you can have your social life. But if you are tired or need to study like this, you can stay at home, and it's nice. And for sure, it helped also in this pandemic time that you had supermarket near. Everything was good. I always think like if this pandemic happened like before, when we didn't have video phones, I don't know how we could do it, but now you can be connected. So also me, I call my grandparents, parents. It's almost like I'm there when I do video.
Actually.
Yeah, and internet in Milano normally is good. This is something I haven't talked about a lot, but.
I didn't really find a problem.
There is fiber here, so it's very good. Graffiti, there is some graffiti about the safety thing, but it doesn't mean anything. yeah, you should come to check it out. Also for just short trip and then
Sure.
decide what to do and
Yes.
or to come to see some houses also. It's better always to see in person or send somebody to check them out. Oh, we talk a lot of things. I think it's fine also. We can finish. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And good luck with
Always.
everything. And
Thank you.
time flies. And
Yes, I hope.
yes, you are 3 years. Still?
Yes.
Okay,
that's
so
right.
it's the second year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Ready?
thank you so much and
No problem.
good evening also for everybody else, or good morning or good day. And I hope you come to Milano. Welcome you soon. Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, that was awkward.